Hi guys, quick video today because I made a couple trades last week. I turned a little bit more bearish short term. Last video I mentioned that I bought SPXS, which is S&P 500 short. I still own that TQQQ, and I'll explain why I still own it. So I'm going to go through what I'm holding right now, and I'm going to go through the reason that short term I turned more bearish. There's a bunch of reasons, and I'm going to go through those. Disclosures really fast, and then we're going to get into it. So this video is for educational purposes only. Investing involves risk. Only invest the amount of money you can afford to lose, and invest at your own risk. The value of investments and the income derived from them can go down as well as up. Future returns are not guaranteed, and loss of principal may occur. The information contained here is not intended to be used as sole basis for investment decisions, not a recommendation to buy or sell any securities. So let's go through my trades first. So I mentioned last time that I had actually a couple of videos before I mentioned that I got into UVIX, which is 2 times the VIX. Very volatile. You have to be super careful when you invest in that. So I had 1,200 shares. Then when it popped up, I sold 600, and then I was at 600 for a little bit. It kind of dipped down a little bit, and then at about 12, I bought another 1,000 shares. So right now I own 2,000 of UVIX. SPX says I have not. I believe last video I had 7,000 shares, 7,600 shares. I still own those. Now I did buy 8,000 shares of SQQQ. So that's the opposite of TQQQ. So there's the NASDAQ 100 short. So basically it stands for short, QQQ, and QQQ stands for NASDAQ 100. Now I also own TQQQ. I own about half of the amount that I'm short on the QQQs, 1,300 shares. And you're probably going to say it doesn't make sense to own both of them because you could just sell one and then own less of the SQQQ. I still own. Well, first of all, let me show you this screenshot, and then I will explain to you why I still own the TQQQ, and it's not going to be for long, but I kind of still have to own it for now. And I have plenty of cash that I can deploy to short if I want to without having to sell TQQQ. So here are my positions. And then right on top, it's Tesla, which Tesla is a 5-year plan. I'm not going to touch it. I made a video about this before. So that top Tesla, you're going to see that every video I make. And so here are my positions as of Friday. There you go, Tesla, and then UVIX, SPXS, SQQQ, and TQQQ. Okay, so now really fast to explain why I still own TQQQ, and at the same time I bought SQQQ, which is the opposite. Like I said, it doesn't make sense because I could just sell TQQQ and then buy less shares of, because they work opposite each other. As you can see, the date with that day right there, if I was to sell right now, it would be a short-term realized profit. If I wait a couple going to be long-term, and the taxes are less for long-term. For short-term realized gains, you're going to pay whatever your tax rate is at, kind of like if you're employed, if long-term realized profit, you're going to pay 20%. That's going to be your tax rate. So for that reason, I am going to wait until beginning of February to sell the remaining TQQ shares that I have left. Now, as you can tell, I turned a little bit more negative short term on the market. I still believe in AI. You know, it's the long term, but there are quite a few things. There are too many things for me to ignore, so that's why I decided to go short, slightly short. I may be wrong. If I'm wrong, then I'll have to adjust. But this is why I decided to go short. Here are my reasons. Too many bulls. Everyone seems to be bullish, which kind of worries me, at least short term, you know. Then escalation in the Middle East. Almost every day you hear of something new happen over there, and it's just a matter of time, I believe, until something's going to break. Warren Buffett sold in the first 3 quarters last year, sold $28.7 billion in stocks, and then which means he's probably worried. I heard him speak. He's worried about the commercial real estate bubble, and maybe some other. But anyway, that was one of my reasons. And then another reason why short term I went negative. If the Fed cuts rates by in March, okay, he'll probably do it because the economy is going down really fast, okay? And I keep watching the unemployment number. If you see that dip, then you probably want to go to cash at least, or maybe short. So if the Fed cuts in March, then probably the market is in trouble. I mean, I'm sorry, the economy is in trouble, which obviously the market is probably going to take a dip in that case. If he won't cut, if the economy stays strong, earnings are good, unemployment numbers stay strong, the employment numbers stay strong, then he probably won't cut in March. I don't think he will. And then I think the market will probably throw a tantrum. So in either case, I think the market's probably going to go down. And then Santa Claus rally, to me, I pay attention to that. Last 5 days of last year, the first 2 days of this year, that was negative. Okay, it was positive last year, if you guys remember. And then the first 5 days of the year were negative. So those are my reasons why I went, there you go, why I went a little bit more negative. I'm not a full-blown bear, or, you know, I think that we're going to, you know, we're in a lot of trouble or anything like that, but I think short-term, there's a very high chance that we may dip a little bit. So I didn't go all short, but those are the reasons why I did it. Well, happy investing, guys. Just wanted to keep you updated. So that's why I own right now. It could change. Like if we have a really big spike in the VIX tomorrow, 30%, like this UVIX can move 30% overnight, just like that. If tomorrow that goes up 30%, I may take some profit. I may sell it all, you know. And so I'll keep watching, but that's my take. I think short term we may go down a little bit. Thank you very much, guys. Happy investing and have a great week.